Hello, hello. Let's start our lesson. Почнемо наше заняття. Ласкаво просимо до уроку Upper Intermediate.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So guys, let's speak about summer. It is summer right now at last. I don't know, maybe we'll have a little rest in August before September. I don't know. We will see, really. I don't know what is going to be. So guys, look at this one. What will you do in summer 2025? So you can choose 3 points. What you like, what would you like to tell, and think about your bucket list. So bucket list, what you plan beforehand. Think about it. Okay, I will give you 30 seconds to think about it. Look through everything, and then tell me. 20. Yeah, you may take some notes if you want, but it's not necessary. No. So, Natalia, what about you? What will you do this summer?
Okay. This summer I will read minimum 3 books.
Okay.
Because I wanted for this year read 30 books.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a lot of work, so I don't have enough time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I try to read.
Mm-hmm. About reading, I went to the library. Yeah, sometimes I go to the adult library, and I took a book there, like «Навчитися вчитися». So I don't know, maybe it will help. My friend, she said, oh, it's a wonderful book. You have to take it, you have to read it. But I haven't, I started it. I read it, but I don't know. I will give you my straight review of this book. Maybe it will help. Who knows? I need this, magic pill. Yeah, when you take it and you know absolutely everything. Okay, what else?
This summer I will spend more time for rest.
Mm-hmm. It's important.
Yes, because another
last what? Other seasons?
Seasons, yeah. It's was very hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I want in the summer more rest.
Oh, great. And one more?
And maybe this summer I will try eating more fruits and vegetables. Sweets. Fruits. Sweet.
Okay, sweet fruits, yeah. Juicy fruit. We have juicy fruits.
Juicy fruits, yes.
Actually, today I bought some fruit at the market, and the prices, I don't know, especially for sweet cherry, it cost an amandelek 150 hryvnias. Oh my God, for 1 kilo. Apricots 180 hryvnias. What? Yeah, but I had to buy it. Okay, thank you. Roma, what about you? What are your plans for this summer? Look at this list.
This summer I will watch Cartoon Adventure Time.
Mm-hmm. Is it, cartoon, yeah?
Yeah, cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what else?
This summer I will read a book by Machiavelli, Государь. Я не знаю, как это по-английски.
Okay, Государь, you can say the statesman, but I'm not sure, okay? And the last one?
And this summer I will definitely visit Plovdiv.
Where is it? What country?
In Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, the city, then was...
Is it a touristy city or no?
Yeah, touristy.
Okay, so we are waiting for your, maybe not stories. I know that you're not on Instagram, but we are...
No, I'm on Instagram, but...
You're on Instagram?
No, I'm uploading things from
Okay, send us your account. We'll follow you because I have Natalia's account, Dasha's account, but I don't have yours. Okay, so send it to us. We'll follow you. It's interesting. Okay, guys, so let's continue. Remember last time we were talking about those stupid burglars, yeah, and they posted something and everybody knew that and they were arrested, something like that one. Look at it. Here we've got the task. Let's look at this task. Come on, Natalia, will you read it? Let's do it. Look at the news.
Look at the news reports. Then talk for about 1 minute about how social media can lead to crime and or be used to fight crime. Think about people posting untrue and or threatening messages, people sharing information about crimes, criminals posting online.
And how do you say this word?
Threatening.
Threatening, yeah, threatening messages, right. So guys, right now we are going to listen to the student and he will do this task. So you have to listen to it attentively and tell me about this one. What will he say about this point, about this one, and this one? So you can take some notes, okay? Because after that I will ask you. And there will be one more word there, a word of mouth. Yeah, so maybe you will hear it. Roma, can you read the example with the word of mouth?
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
We get most of our quiets by word of mouth.
Do you remember what is the translation of it?
No.
Okay, I will tell you, I'm an English teacher, you know, I have an Instagram account, but actually I get most of my students by word of mouth. So my students, they tell that there is Tanya Babic, and some students come to me, so that is a word of mouth. What is it, guys, by word of mouth?
Сарафанное радио.
Exactly, yeah, that is right. Word of mouth recommendation, by word of mouth, and something like that. Okay, so guys, let's listen to it attentively. Be ready to take some notes because after that I will ask you what has he said about this and about these 3 points, okay? So take some notes. Okay, where is it? Yeah, it's okay, come on.
Lesson 7G.
Can you hear well?
Yes.
Great.
Exercises 3 and 4.
It's certainly true that social media can cause problems for people, even if they aren't exactly crimes. So, for instance, somebody might feel very unhappy because a photograph of them is posted online without their permission. It might even get unkind comments, which is a kind of cyberbullying. I'm not sure if it's against the law, but it certainly causes a lot of unhappiness. But social media can also be used to fight against crimes, particularly when it comes to sharing information. The kind of thing I'm talking about is when somebody has a bike stolen and puts a message on Facebook or Twitter asking for help. People then share that message online, and quite often it is seen by hundreds or even thousands of people. It often has a positive result. Social media can also help reduce crime in other ways, particularly when it is used by the criminals themselves. One example of that would be when a criminal posts a photo of himself with something that he has stolen. It sounds unbelievable, but actually it happens quite often. I suppose they imagine only their friends will see it, but they're wrong. These days, the police use social media a lot when they're trying to solve crimes, because it's such an easy way to look for evidence.
Okay, Roma, what about the first point? People posting untrue or threatening messages. So, what can you say about this one? What has he said?
He said that some people do this for fun, but some have real problems. That's
Yeah.
not joke.
Yeah, and they can get very unkind comments, right? And not everybody loves that. Thank you. Natalia, people sharing information about crimes. What have you heard from this one? Yeah. If you share the information about something, how many people can see that?
Maybe that when people share information, they think that only their friends see it, but it's wrong.
Yeah, you're right. So it is seen by thousands of people, right? Especially when you're very popular, it has been seen by thousands of people. Thank you. And Rama, criminals boasting online. What was there?
I don't remember.
Natalia, maybe you remember. Then they were boasting online. I did that. Yeah, Natalia?
Maybe it's about police. The police can have evidence. Something.
Yeah, thanks. That's right. Yeah. Actually, criminals, sometimes stupid criminals, they boast on. Sorry, that is my son's. I will switch it off. I'm so sorry. My son doesn't want to read books. And he has his punishment. I have taken his mobile phone. And there, of course, there are a lot of signals here. So sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'm here. So criminals, sometimes criminals, stupid criminals, they boast online. So they take a photo and post, oh, look at this phone. I have stolen it from one man. Yes. So they are boasting with what they have stolen. And of course, that's the evidence for police. Some very stupid criminals do that. Okay, while we are speaking, we need to speak very well, and you speak very well because you're students of upper intermediate level. And let's look at this one. You need to speak not short, of course you know this one, because you're upper intermediate students. You don't need to say short sentences, You need to say long sentences, develop your ideas, give some more extra information, details, examples, and so on. So people understand, okay, you have very high level of English. So how can we add more information? With what phrases? Let's look at this. Natalia,
One example of that would be
Rama. So
For instance.
Yeah, but we say so for instance. Rama?
So for instance.
Yeah, instance is like for example. It's the same. So for example or for instance, it's the same. Natalia?
What I mean by that is.
Rama?
It is
This one?
in the other words.
No.
The kind of thing I'm talking about is.
Yeah, Natalia.
In other words.
Rama.
Or to put it other way.
Another way.
In another way.
One more time. Or to put it another way.
Or to put it in another way.
Yeah, guys, in other words, or to put it in another way, it's one and the same thing. It's like, yeah, you understand this one. In other words, or to put it in another way, and you say the same but with different words, yeah? For example, for instance, it's example, yeah. What I mean, it's like you give some extra information. What I mean by that is the kind of thing I'm talking about is, so we have it. Okay, guys, right now we are going to listen to this recording again, and I'd like you hear which phrases has that student used. So we've got, remember, problems caused by social media, sharing information, he told us, and criminals using social media unwisely. So we were talking about that, but right now you need to hear which phrases they used. Okay, so please write it down, then we'll come back to it. Listen to it and try to hear which phrases he uses for giving more details, for giving examples. Let's do it. Yeah.
Lesson 7G, exercises 3 and 4.
It's certainly true that social media can cause problems for people, even if they aren't exactly crimes. So, for instance, somebody might feel very unhappy because a photograph of them is posted online without their permission. It might even get unkind comments, which is a kind of cyberbullying. I'm not sure if it's against the law, but it certainly causes a lot of unhappiness. But social media can also be used to fight against crimes, particularly when it comes to sharing information. The kind of thing I'm talking about is when somebody has a bike stolen and puts a message on Facebook or Twitter asking for help. People then share that message online, and quite often it is seen by hundreds or even thousands of people. It often has a positive result. Social media can also help reduce crime in other ways, particularly when it is used by the criminals themselves. One example of that would be when a criminal posts a photo of himself with something that he has stolen. It sounds unbelievable, but actually it happens quite often. I suppose they imagine only their friends will see it, but they're wrong. These days, the police use social media a lot when they're trying to solve crimes, because it's such an easy way to look for evidence.
Okay. So guys, in the first one, when they were talking about problems caused by social media, Roma, which phrase have you heard? Roma, I can't hear you. Sound?
Problems caused by social media. What I mean by this is
What I mean by this is, that is, and what else? One more? Yeah, we've had it.
or in the other words.
No, there was
So for instance,
yeah. Natalia, in the second one, sharing information to fight crimes. What was there?
Kind of thing I'm talking about this.
And the third one?
One example of that would be.
Yeah, words absolutely right. Yeah, great. Thank you. So you can hear pretty well. Now let's look at this. So you have these words. I'd like you discuss something. You speak about it for 1 minute. We have got a minute. So here we are. This is the task. Roma, it's your turn. Read. It's the other task, not like that was. Come on. Talk for, Rama?
talk for 1 minute about how mobile phones can lead to crime and used to fight crime. Think about
Yeah. And what do you have?
victims of smartphone thief or mugging,
Yeah, go on.
phone-related fraud, scams, identify the thief, crimes and criminals captured on camera, using phones to report crime, call for help.
Okay. Guys, when we have mugging, it's the same like somebody wants to steal something, yeah? What else? Captured on camera. Okay, think about it. I think it's clear. Yeah, this one. Here you've got 2 articles. Maybe they will help you when you want to speak about it, maybe, or maybe not. So you can read this information. Maybe it will help you. So guys, a minute for you to read it. Okay, guys, so let's think about it. You have got a task. I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to disturb you or stop you or say, no, stop, mistake, or something like that. So you have to use 1 minute, about a minute. Okay, let's speak about a minute. Speak about this topic, what we have. You have got 4 points. It's like your plan. And of course, try to use these words. The more you use, the better you are. Okay? So, do you need 1 minute for preparation? Oh, no, you can say that at once. Roma, Natalia, yes? Yes, no? Natalia, okay. Roma, Natalia, I'll give you 1 minute for preparation. So take some notes what you're going to speak about, okay? Just your opinion. It doesn't mean that it's false, it's not true. No, it's just your opinion. Say what you want to say. So 1 minute for you for preparations, what you're going to say, and then I will listen to you attentively. A minute. Okay, guys, so let's try to speak. Don't worry about anything. It's okay. We are just speaking. So who wanna start? Natalia or Roma? Who will start? Who wants to be the first one? Okay, Roma, will you start, please?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. So, okay, I have got a stopwatch, so you have got a minute to speak about it. I will stop you when the minute is going to finish, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Come on.
Okay. First of all, mobile phones can really help fight with crimes when you can record a crime that's happening, or if a thief steals your phone, you can turn on a GPS tracker, or or even worse, you can download illegal stuff and and thief steals and like it's a trap. Okay, but what I mean by this is telephones are kinda useful thing. Not only to cause crime by GPS tracking, but have several applications or different technologies and other things.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. Very well, really. I like how you're speaking. Great. Natalia, thank you so much. Natalia, will you start?
Okay. In Ukraine, we often have air alarm, and people often can see Russian rockets and consequences Russian attacks. People makes a photo and posting online. In other words, this is a crime, and it's leave harm for society and our army. So maybe in maybe mobile phones, we can also use some camera for identify scam, like in
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, that's okay. 1 minute. Can you please tell me how to say фотографировать?
make a photo, took a photo,
So make, took, take, what?
take a photo.
Take a photo. Yeah, only take a photo. That's it. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, that was really good. Thank you, guys. And I even have nothing to add. Everything was okay. You used these examples, especially you told it's so important, really, to speak about right now mobile phones. Yeah. And right now we've got a missile attack, and yesterday it was a terrible night. Yeah, and actually, there were people who were doing live, like there were a lot of fires and they were doing live in TikTok. Okay, have a look here. Look what is going on in Odessa right now. Yeah, but such a life. Okay. How to say идентифицировать? Identify, yeah, identify. Yeah, that's okay. Take photos and identify. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, guys, look at it. Here we've got a white lie. Look at this one and read the example. What do you think? Look at the picture. What is a white lie? Is it bad or good? And what is it? Look at the picture. Please read this one. So, what can you say about a white lie, Natalia? Is it something very bad or what?
I don't think so. Because, I don't know, sometimes you need to say white lie or
To tell.
white lie
Yes.
for
Tell a white lie.
or вигода. I don't know.
For your benefits. Yeah?
But,
For your
yes.
benefits, exactly. Okay, thank you. Rama, what do you think about a white lie? Is it something bad when you look at the example? No. Yeah. Look at this girl and about that.
It's hard to answer that.
Sorry? What?
Not bad and not a good thing.
Why? Why do you think so? Try to explain it.
Well, you tell a lie that not harmful for children, but it's still a lie.
It's still a lie, yeah. And we always say, never tell me a lie, yeah? It's like about Santa Claus, about Tooth Fairy. Yeah, when my son has known that Santa Claus or Father Frost doesn't exist, oh my God, he was so crying. Yeah, that was terrible. He said, what? You were telling me a lie all the time. How did you do that one? But then I showed him the bill, how much it cost. He said, okay, you really love me. You spent so much money on me, on all those presents. So, yeah. Tell a white lie sometimes. We need to say that, especially for children. Yeah, but it's neither bad nor good. Yeah, Roma, I agree with you. Sometimes, yeah, of course we can. Okay, guys, look at this text right now. Look at this. I will make it a little bigger. Wait for me a little bit. Come on, why it doesn't want to work? Yeah, here it is. So your task right now, look at it. You have to read this task, read the task. Do you think the narrator, the people who's telling us this story, told a white lie or no? Give reasons of your opinion. So you have to read it. Write a story about an occasion when telling a lie caused a problem. And think about it. The narrator told a white lie. Oh no, was it a white lie? Or it was stupid, cruel, or something like that? If yes, give reasons of your opinion, okay? So, guys, what do you think? Was it a white lie or no? Or what do you think about this narrator, this man? Maybe that was a man. Roma, Natalia, come back to me. Roma, what do you think about the narrator? Did he tell a white lie or no? Did it cause the problem? What? Come on.
Yeah, he did tell a white lie.
He told. Did it cause a problem? What do you think?
Mm, no,
Mm-hmm.
you did not.
Mm-hmm. It didn't cause, yeah, a problem. But what was happen? Let's look at it. Why do you think it was a white lie? Where was this white lie? Can you find the
Uh,
sentence with the white lie? Where was it? Okay. Natalia, what do you think? Where was the white lie? Where was the sentence?
I I don't know, but I don't think that it was white lie.
Okay, interesting. Come on, tell us. What do you think?
Because usually told tell white why for everything is fine,
Mm-hmm.
no fines about the lie.
Mm-hmm.
But this he knows that it was it will be
Yeah.
no. So
So it wasn't a white
yes, I
lie,
think
yeah?
it wasn't. It's lie, not white.
It was, yeah, actually, I agree with you. So the same, I also had the same opinion about this one. Yeah. That he just lied and it wasn't a white lie at all. So he said that he loved theme parks and he loved rides, yeah, and everything is okay. He's courageous, everything is great. But actually, I think he was boastful, like this one. I can do that. I can, yeah. But actually, that was terrible, really. Okay, guys, look at this story. What do you think about this story? Is the story written in the first or third person? So third person, it's like he, she, it, I, we, he, she, it, they. First person, I. Look at this one.
First,
First person, exactly. He was talking about his own experience. Okay. Roma, how many paragraphs can you see there?
or
4. Okay. So, guys, when we have paragraphs, how many paragraphs we have, how many events we have. So, Roma, in the first paragraph, can you tell me in short what was going on there in this one?
the
Yeah, just tell me shortly.
our main character meet a girl.
Yeah.
Then and why did she
That
likes
he.
that he likes big scary rides?
Yeah, but was it true? No, he
No.
lied. Yeah, you told me. Okay, in the second one, Natalia, can you tell me shortly what happened there?
he lied about loving
Roller.
roller park.
Okay, theme parks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Theme parks. Yeah, this one, like theme
I think
parks.
yes.
Roller coaster. We say like roller coaster, theme parks. Okay, but what did he do in the second one?
And he promised that he loved.
Yeah, that he would come. Yeah, that he would go there. He would go to the nearby theme park. And he said, yeah. Okay, Roma, what happened in this one, in this paragraph? Look through and tell me shortly.
Our main character was nervous and he was too late to tell the truth, but she told.
Yeah, but did he tell the truth or no?
No.
No, he didn't. He just ran away, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and Natalie, in the last paragraph, what was there? Can you tell me shortly?
The main character apologized for lying and And he couldn't understand. He did it.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me? Right. Okay, guys, what about time expressions? Can you please find me here and underline on my screen time expressions? So, like a week later, soon afterwards, after that, look through all of these. So let's do it in such case. Natalia, you will do these 2 paragraphs. Roma, you will find these 2 paragraphs. Please find and underline time expressions. Okay, so Natalia, 2 paragraphs are for you. Roma, 2 paragraphs are for you. Time expressions like every day, a year ago, last week, and so on. Yeah. Roma. One day, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Great, thank you. Yeah, and it can be like this one. As we stood, like this one. Okay, guys, can you please tell me, do we know how he felt? Or no, we don't know how he felt. And where is this information? Roma, do we know how he felt?
Nervous.
Yeah, so we know, yeah? He was nervous.
Nervous.
Anything else? Yeah, where is this nervous and?
And nervous.
No. He was nervous and?
More nervous.
Okay, yeah. And look at this.
Embarrassed.
And embarrassed, yeah. Natalia, in this paragraph, how did he feel?
How did
Natalia?
We don't know.
We know.
No.
We know. The last sentence, we know. He was?
Terrified.
Terrified. And about this one, Roma, what about the girl? How did she feel? What did she do? How did she feel? She felt what? Roma?
she felt
She was very?
very sympathetic.
Exactly. She was very sympathetic. Okay, nervous, embarrassed, and maybe something else. And what else? Guys? Panicking, yeah. So, guys, what about you? What do you think about theme parks and roller coasters? What do you think about it? Would you like to go to the theme park, to the roller coaster? Oh, that's not your thing at all. How do you feel when you see the roller coaster? Natalia, what about you? This is a roller coaster, of course, yeah.
I feel okay, but I don't love it because I feel nauseous.
Okay.
And it's very high for me.
Okay. Rama, what do you think about here? What do you think about here? Yeah, what do you think about roller coaster? Sorry. Rama, would you like to ride the roller coaster or no?
Yes.
Why?
Interested experience.
So you like the thing of risk, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, guys, that's not my thing, definitely. A roller coaster is not for me, really. I'm like our narrator. I start panicking really very much because I'm terrified of roller coasters. That's not my thing. I think that I will fall over the roller coaster. Something will happen. And I don't know. No, that's not my thing. It's not for me, really. Yeah. Roller coaster, I like, like cars, trains, that everything is calm. I'm not a person of risk. Yeah, that's not for me. So you will go together without me, actually. Okay, guys, thank you. Oh, we have 3 more minutes. Oh my God. Okay, while you were reading, you found something interesting. So there were sentences, but actually these sentences, they were a little bit different. So we have nominal clauses with what. Actually, there are a lot of nominal clauses, not only with what. but with what they're the most popular clauses. So let's look at it. You can say the same information, but in the other level. Let's look at this one. Natalia, I
loved her voice. What I loved was her voice.
And we start with what word?
What?
What, yeah. And look at it. When we speak about past, we use was. If we speak loved what? Or something else. Roma, what about this one?
I really wanted to go home. What I really want to do was go home.
And be attentive, guys. Was her voice? It's okay. It was a noun, yeah? Was her voice. And this one, to do was, it's a verb. And after that, one more verb, go. So we don't change it like this. Natalia?
She was annoyed that we were late. What annoyed her was the fact that we were late.
Yeah. So, guys, this one about the word what is very popular. Everybody use that one. So, and if you want to say that here, you will hear, everywhere in bloggers page or somewhere. Look at my screen, and can you please find these nominated clauses which start with what? Of course, next time we'll work with these, but it will be next time. So find them and underline. Yeah, right. I can see one more. Maybe you can also see that. Yeah, that's right, Natalia. Excellent. Natalia, can you read the example? What I
should have said is that I'm terrified of them.
Roma, what made
the situation worse was the fact that I couldn't go back the way we've come, so I had to use the emergency exit.
Exit. Natalia?
What she couldn't understand was why I had lied in the first place, and neither can I.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Okay, guys, how to make up these sentences? They're not very easy. Yeah, I will tell you the truth. They're not so easy, but they are understandable. So it's okay. They're not so difficult. I don't know, like third conditional, something like that. You just need to understand the structure. Okay, guys, we'll do it next time. We'll do it on Tuesday. I hope to see you on Tuesday. Have a good day and goodbye.